Hey YouTube, so here we're looking at my entire collection of Young Jedi Knight books and Junior Jedi Knight books. Now if you don't know the difference, the Young Jedi Knight series follows Jason and Jaina, which are the twins of Han and Leia, Junior Jedi Knights follows Anakin Solo, who is the youngest of Han and Leia's children. They have 3 children in the EU. Now you may be wondering, why do you have your Junior Jedi Knight books right in the middle of the Young Jedi Knight series? And by the way, the Young Jedi Knight books are young adult books. These are more of children's books, but I do have them because they are technically canon within the EU. Well, not technically, they are canon within the EU. They were C canon. And these books have them in the middle for a few reasons. Actually, that's a lie. Only one reason. Because the first book, the Golden Globe, states that Jason and Jaina just left the academy. Now it's Anakin's turn to get trained. That's basically what it says. But it can't fit here for another reason. This book, at the end of this book, you can kind of see it. The temple is destroyed. Or at least a part of the temple is destroyed. And in the sequel book to that, Shards of Alderaan, they're actually rebuilding it. So it's like, how can this fit here? Technically, officially, according to Pablo Hidalgo's Essential Reader's Companion, these books take place before the entire Young Jedi Knight series, the Junior Jedi Knight books does. Again, that really doesn't make sense because in any of the books before Young Jedi Knights, it mentions absolutely nothing about Jason and Jaina being at the academy. In fact, in these 2 books, Jason is with his mom. He's with Leia. He's at the beginning of this book. So he can't be at the academy. Now, we do know that these books take place somewhere from right here to right here. So after Survivor's Quest, but before the New Jedi Order. But it can't fit in the middle. Can't fit at the end either. Because eventually the twins will return to the academy. It says that in here. So it really just makes no sense where it happens. And I like to put it here. Well, I also can't really put it here because I believe there's like a couple of years in between these 2. In between Survivor's Quest and Vector Prime. So it's like, and Anakin, he's young. He's like 11 in these, and he's 15 by the beginning of Vector Prime. So it can't be right here. It's really strange where these actually fit in the timeline. So, I mean, I guess you could put it maybe somewhere in here because Jason and Jaina are off dealing with the Diversity Alliance during, I believe, these 5? Yeah, that's 5. So, I don't know. It's really interesting. And again, it doesn't happen here because I believe in the Lost Ones, that are lightsabers, I'm not sure, but I believe in this book, they actually go to Coruscant and they see Anakin. Anakin's on Coruscant during this stuff, so it can't be here. So, that's one of the really interesting things about Junior Jedi Knights. Even though this stuff is great, all, as you can see, I'm struggling. These books, I mean, really everything on the shelf is great. But Young Jedi Knights and Junior Jedi Knights, both great stuff. Lots of great stuff in these books. But where they actually go in the continuity is really, really strange. I feel like the best place to put it would be somewhere in here. Just somewhere in here. I don't know what book. Maybe in between. Yeah, maybe in between the Diversity Alliance and the Anya Galandro arc. These are, okay, if I can get the books. These 3 are separate story arc. These 5, there's 3 story arcs in the whole series. I'm trying to do this. These 5 are its own story arc, and then the rest of Young Jedi Knights here are its own story arc. So it can't be during this. It may during this, but it's probably best to put them here. So that's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna take these out. Trying to do this one-handed here. Has been a while since I've read these. Maybe I'll go back and reread them with the intention of trying to get these in the right order, or trying to make it as officially as, or trying to make it as non-contradictory as possible. So it's very, very interesting to actually, and Matt Wilkins, he's on YouTube here. He's one of the first, he's kind of the person who kind of brought all this up, because I'd never noticed this. No one else had noticed this, but it can't fit before Young Jedi Knights, simply because the twins are not training before this, and they had just got home from training according to this book. So it's really strange, but it's really interesting. Now we have a general idea of where it's at. So before people say, well, you see, the EU is a mess. No, it's not. We know where it is generally. We know it's someplace in between Survivor's Quest and Vector Prime, which is just a couple of years. But we just don't know exactly where in relation to Young Jedi Knights. So yeah, that's basically what I want to talk about. It was the strange location of where Junior Jedi Knights fit in the continuity. So thanks for watching.